how can we better support and protect human rights defenders around the world who have to do their work under increasingly challenging circumstances. First of all, it's quite clear the European Union can make a difference when it comes to the situation which human rights defenders are looking at in third countries. They can especially make a difference, the European Union as an institution, if we work in a Team Europe approach together with member states. This is not always happening. The other thing that has come out from all the discussion is human rights defenders especially look to Europe as their partner. They say often you are the only ones who still care. This puts a lot of responsibility to us, but it also means that we have a lot of importance and a lot of room to change things. The European Union institutions have a lot of tools at their disposal. We have a lot of funding for human rights defenders, but both of them do not necessarily keep up with the increased challenges that human rights defenders face around the world. Also, I have perceived, and that is also mirrored by reflections from civil society and human rights defenders, that EU approaches are often reactive. So we do something if something has happened, and we can still become much better in being proactive. We need to broaden the concept and support to human rights defenders, especially when it comes to the specific challenge against women's rights defenders, when it comes to the whole issue of digital rights defenders, but also digital surveillance, when it comes to the work in more remote rural areas and grassroots human rights defenders, when it comes to the issue of climate rights, land rights, indigenous peoples, when it comes to the special challenges of LGBTI, and sadly, two new phenomena. One is we need to become better in collective protection, because often it's not just the human rights defender that is being targeted, but the whole community or the family. I propose that maybe in the Council, together Council, Commission, Parliament, we can define once a year a number of focus countries, countries where we think a joined-up Team Europe approach on the protection of human rights defenders would really make a difference, where we really try to prove and push the boundaries of how much we can actually reach if we work together.
Today, I am before you, so the EU can make a difference. So thank you to the European Parliament, its members, and to everyone who helped me and spoke on my behalf. My family and I are grateful to you for your support. My release is proof that EU interventions do work and can result in positive outcomes for human rights workers and activists.
The draft report covers the most important elements, and I would like to encourage my colleagues to work on more uniform application of guidelines in all EU delegations.
Recommendations put forward are both ambitious and concrete.
I am confident that after improving the document at hand, we will be very proud of the outcome. Looking forward to working with you.
And this report will be a good opportunity for us to point out which things need to be improved.
I'm very happy that it seems to become a collective and collaborative working exercise, as we often do in this committee, and I cherish this a lot because I think this is the kind of answer that we have to give.